Here's the difference between a narcissist and a classic dismissive avoidant when it comes to shame. Think of this metaphor. Okay, so think of like a kid who did something wrong. Maybe they stole a cookie from the cookie jar, classic metaphor, and their parent is going to get them in trouble. A classic dismissive avoidant is going to run away, okay? They're going to run away from the situation. They feel so ashamed over what they did. They know they did the wrong thing, and they're like, oh, I'm such a bad kid. I'm such a bad person. Let me run away. I'm going to hide under my bed. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want there to be any conflict. Like, I always do bad things. So maybe they'll hide under their bed, and then their parent won't be able to find them, and then their parent calls the police because they think their kid went missing, and then it causes this whole debacle, and they end up getting in even more trouble because they ended up hiding under the bed. What a narcissist would do, the narcissist is not going to be afraid of the conflict. So the parent is going to get the kid in trouble, and the kid is going to say, I only took that cookie because you're not feeding me the right foods. I took that cookie because I was hungry. This is your fault. I had to take that cookie. Even if that child or that narcissist, whatever, does feel that shame, they won't feel it for long because they're immediately going to push it back on you and blame you. It has to be your fault. Everything they do wrong has to be your fault. An avoidant is different in this way. They are always going to try to run and hide from that feeling of shame. And the only time that an avoidant is going to push it back on you is if they are absolutely fucking cornered and they have no other place to go. So maybe you guys are face to face in an argument and you confront them on something and they have no way to get out of the conflict. They might get defensive and push it back on you. Especially if they just so happen to have higher levels of narcissism. But typically, like an avoidant like my ex, he would never even dare to push something back on me. He never once blamed me for anything. He never caused any conflict. He never told me anything was my fault. In fact, it went completely the opposite, where he kind of painted me as this perfect angel, right? But when I dated the narcissist, holy shit, there wasn't anything I could do right. Everything was my fault. Any bad feeling or emotion that he had was only brought on by something I did to him.
We keep running faster and faster.